Hello, my beautiful people. How are you going? Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm a cash-based budgeter here in Western Australia. The weather has been beautiful in Perth lately, so we're enjoying the little bit of heat that we're getting lately. And so I thought, how about I do a month end? I'm very late. I appreciate that. However, this is the last one I'm going to do before the end of the year. So I'm not going to do one for November. I'm just going to go straight to the end of December, purely because if you have joined me for the first time here on my channel, my husband and I made a goal for ourselves to try and save $22,000 for the year 2022. Now, we are very far from it. However, we're so glad that we kept that goal because it was our driving force. We kept saying it, we kept trying it. You know what? It was the first year we were doing this cash budgeting system and a zero-based budget, having sinking funds, having saving challenges. And so we learned what works for us and what doesn't work for us. And I think that's what was very important. In my family, we just have my husband and my 2-year-old son. I do have my mother from overseas who is staying with me for a couple of months, actually more than a couple of months. She'll be going back in after Christmas, so which has been great. I've been loving every minute of it. We have ups and downs as any mother and daughter relationship would have, especially when, you know, she has her ways of wanting to, or her ways of how she brought me up, and she tries to tell me maybe I should try that for my son. I take some on board, and then some I'm like, that's not for me. However, all advice, it comes from a beautiful place. You know, she truly means well. So obviously we have to take things that into consideration of the time and the place that, you know, a child is being brought up in. Now, as usual, if you are new here, I'm not going to apologize for the rambling, but for those who are my OGs, you know how I roll here. I like to do a little bit of story time. I like to ramble. And as usual, my intro is really long. So let's get into this. I'm going to just pull out my binders. I have pulled out some figures that I had to look in my bank account or do some calculations before. So we'll get started. Now, I have not been stuffing my envelopes regularly, which I'm really sad about. You know, life happens. Again, I can't apologize for life happening. I have been trying to use the money that is in my envelopes as much as possible so that I don't overspend. It is what it is, but I have figured out, so what I've been doing is making a lot of notes of what works for me and what doesn't. And hopefully I will be better prepared for the next year. At least that's the plan. So Mr. T fund is 0 because he did a grooming session just recently, and I used the money from my envelope. So I need to get myself a bigger setup, I think, because obviously when you have a few things going on. Boys haircut is 30. I was contemplating on actually just counting all the money beforehand and just coming on here and talking through, but I think some of you guys like me counting the money in front of you. All right, so we have 400 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we've got 500 in total for car maintenance. And what I'm going to do is next year, or maybe I should actually start from next month, is actually putting these in order of how I would like, or this sheet in the order of my envelope, so I'm not like back and forth. Well, you know, we all could try to do better. All right, so car tires, we got 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 250, 260, 265. No, is that right? So that's 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 5. So 265, my tracker is way off here. So I do need to go in and update that. So I'll probably do that after this. Home probably has only a 5. Arts and crafts shouldn't have anything because I did empty that out. Health and pharmacy, that has a 50. All right. For the love of me, I have no idea where I put my erasable pens. I hope I didn't take it to work and just leave it around. Beauty has nothing. Hairdresser should also have nothing. Activities. All right, so we've got 10, 20, 30, 40. So my son's birthday was a complete success. It was last weekend. It was amazing. However, it wasn't as successful as I hoped because my child had the biggest frown for the entire party. He was just not having it. I don't know what got into him. I don't know if it was just the amount of people and it was too loud. He was only 2, so what do you expect? I enjoyed it because I got to meet all the other moms and, you know, have cake. And the cake was beautiful. We did the whole cocomelon theme and he just absolutely, like, I know he loved it, but he was just not showing it. Or at least that's what I'm going to tell myself. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So there's 50 in Costco right now. Not too sure when that subscription come out for Costco. So I'll have to ask my husband because it's actually in his name. 5, 10, 15 in FitLife, which is the remedial massage my husband and I do from time to time. For FitLife. Music, this is 10, 20, 30. Bodybuilding, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Actually, I had no idea we had that much in here. Swimming, 20, 25, 30. That's not too bad. All right, so that binder is done. Let's put that to the side for now. And let's get, this one's more of my long-term sinking funds. So this one should go quickly because there isn't much in here. All right. Mr. T surgery was like my wet fund for my fur baby. Got 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. So 195. We're gonna have to make that a priority moving forward because we have booked his surgery, which is the 3rd of January at this stage. And we've been quoted $3,000 to $4,000. Now, I'm not too sure the exact price. So we have, however, the vet gave us a ballpoint because at the end of the day, it also depends on the day. So we do have pet insurance. I'm expecting half of it to be paid by pet insurance. So we're still going to have to come up with the rest of the money. Christmas It's got 50, 70. Oh, I don't like how these are. That's 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 5. 175. That's pretty poor. And that's purely because I was concentrating on my son's birthday. And that's why that envelope is empty, because I have emptied it out. It was good. I love the fact that I had the money. So when I had to pay for the cake, done, boom. Had to pay for the decorations, boom, done. Had to pay the play center, boom, done. Like, it was just, what a relief having this system is. It just makes everything so much calmer and smooth. I think that's what I enjoyed about the party, because I didn't have to stress about one thing. Nothing went on a card that I have to later pay for. Nothing like that. All done. All right, water. I've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. Land rates, I've got 20, 30. Car registration has got, oh, it does have money. I was about to say nothing because I couldn't see it. So it's got 30. All right, Black Friday. What have you got? Got 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Mm-hmm. 60 for Black Friday. Boxing Day, 20, 30, 40, 45. Vacation. I have a vacation coming up in a couple of weeks. Have some monies in the bank. Yeah. So we've got 400 sitting in the bank. 500. So 50, 70, 80, 90. So 590 in the family vacation. Okay, passports is sitting at 400. I do need to get to another 350. No, a lot more than 350. I'm pretty sure it's 350 for 2 adult passports and then 150 for a child. Plus you've got to have, it's like $20 per person, I think, for photos. So that's an additional 60. So I need a $910 for 3 passports. Ooh. It is what it is. And I need the passports, even though I don't have, I've got a section for overseas travel, but I haven't got anything planned as of yet, because we haven't figured out what we want to do for next year. This year we're just doing one simple family vacation down in the country. Okay, where was passports? Did I have passports, or can I just put it in the overseas section? No, passports here, 400. Already put it down. There's my head. All right, Easter. We've got 5, 10, 15 for Easter. Mother's Day is got 20. Father's Day should be nothing. I haven't done anything for subscriptions yet. So that binder is done as well. Okay, now on to this binder. Oh Lord, she thick. I do need to do some sort of condensing in this one. All right, let's get into it. This tracker is completely off. So we're just going to try and do the best we can here. So 0 out challenge. At the end of October, I'm sitting at 138.71. Rollover Tuesday, I'm sitting at $565.60. Okay, so those are all part of Rollover Tuesday. Need to condense that somehow. All right, now in the savings, I had a section here for savings, I'm pretty sure. Bear with me, everyone. Maybe I didn't have it. All right, let's come back to that one. Bills buffer. I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 40, 50, yes. So $50 there. I already went into my account to see what I've got as my online bill buffer. This emergency fund is actually fully funded. There is $1,000 here. I'm not going to count it here because that could be a while. But I could be swapping that out and putting the rest in the bank, but let's keep that for another video, yeah? Self-care, we're sitting at 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 350, 360, 370, 80, 380. One month ahead, which is my 4K savings, got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. Bit of a slow burn one, that one. 2K, 100, 200, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 45. So 345. The seasonal challenge, which is I've been using the Carrot Cash one. Now I was supposed to allocate the winter challenge. I haven't done that, so that's $300 there. And then in this one, I'm so far behind, but we'll catch up. I've got 20, 30, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. Is that right? So 175? I think so. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. So we've got 300 plus 175. So 475 sitting in the seasonal. 475. And in the aggressive emergency, I have this $1,000 sitting in the bank. Now, I've made an executive decision that I am not going to count the savings I'm putting aside for my son. I think, you know what, it's best I don't, because that way I don't think I have that money to use should something happen. Tell me if you think my logic is wrong. It's just that I have put away money in an investment account for him. So if some of you may have caught what I was doing with my tax money, my husband and I made an executive decision that we're going to create an investment account as well and put money in that. So we're not counting that money, and nor are we counting the money we're putting into aside cash savings for him. I think we'll see how that goes. There isn't much anyway in there just yet. So I think it's best we keep it separate. Now, let's go back to this one. What I could do is I can scratch out one of these. All right, so this is the 5,500 one, and this one is the savings. let's put it like that. So in here we've got 3,080, plus we do have another 5,000 sitting in the bank, because so every fortnight when I get my pay, I've been putting one of these to represent the transfer that I'm making, and this was the 5,000 that I made into that account when I got my what did I get? My tax back. All right, so what is the damage? There's no damage, because hopefully this is all plus and I'm doing okay. All right, let's go from the bottom upwards. Yeah, let's do that. Let's change it up a bit. Yeah. All right, so maybe I should speed this part up in the video so that it doesn't take too long. All right, here we go. I'm a little how did that happen? I feel like I should do my count again, because that is just insane. Is that even possible? I'm a little short for words right now. I am genuinely short for words right now. I don't you know what, let me just do a quick count again, so that this is just this is not, I have no words. Let me come back. Let me just recount this, everyone. All right, I did it again, and that's how much I have saved. Wow. So this is, how is this? So I know I probably would have a little bit more money than this, because I added, this is my 100 envelope challenge, and you know that I have been putting, like, I'm rounding up to the nearest 5 in this. But when I count for the sake of this, where is that figure? For the sake of the 100 envelope challenge, I literally just count this as is, and I've got that figure there. It's $19,253. I know okay, I don't know if it's still possible for me to get to the 22,000 by the end of December, because we have Christmas coming up. My mom has to go back to her home, so I probably will be sending some gifts and things like that. So but wow, I have no words, because the last time I did my end of month was in July, and I won't lie, it deflated me a bit, because I was in a negative. I was sitting at $10,333, which is brilliant. I had never had that kind of money before, never, like, just available. But now this is just crazy to me that I have done this. So what is the difference? Let's just see. So that was 1,019. Sorry if this is taking so long, but I'm apologizing for a long video, but at the same time I'm not apologizing because I am flawed. Like, this is the growth that I've had, 8,920. Of course, this has a lot to do with the tax refund I got, but I'm very proud of myself of how I divvied up the money, and so that I can actually have this. Wow, I'm feeling so happy, and I'm so chuffed and grateful, and wow, the Lord is amazing. Oh, the good God is so amazing. So I see, like I said, I don't think I can get to 22,000 by the end of the year, purely because of Christmas and, you know, other things coming up. But I need 2,700 or just over 2,700. Maybe it's doable. Maybe it is doable. But that's how I'm sitting so far, guys. Wow. Like, I have to go and tell my husband. I have to celebrate. I am so happy. So I think I might end my video here so that I could go and celebrate. All right, everyone, I'm going now. Take care. Make sure you are kind to yourself and kind to everyone around you, okay? See ya. Bye.